Hello everyone, Keeper here, welcome back to another episode of the Kerbal Space Program. Last episode, well, yeah, we kind of... Oh, by the way, I did realise that, oh no, someone in the comments pointed out this as well, that I spelt permadeath wrong, and actually on the first episode of the permadeath I also spelt permadeath wrong. That was just a complete accident, I didn't mean to do that, so I will just rename that save for the next permadeath episode. Don't worry, I do know that now. But yeah, so last episode, well... The rover test was very good. It's just that Jeb is now kind of stuck on Mimbus. With the rest of the rover somewhere over... or somewhere else. Actually, the rest of the rover should be... No, that was the Mark III. The rest of the Mark IV should be around there somewhere. Although, no, it is debris. It should be that... Oh, there it is. Wait, what? That shouldn't be... Okay, now for some reason, the rest of the rover has decided to go underneath Minmus. And underneath it. And it seems to be... Well, it's going to emerge from the ground at some point and then probably smack down on it again. Well, that got rid of the debris for me anyway. That was weird. Oh, unless that was the bit, the cockpit that we smashed. In which case, where is the rest of it? Or did I in the flight? I can't remember. But anyway, this episode we're going to rescue Jeb, but what I'm actually going to do before that is make the Mark V rover, which hopefully should be the final iteration. So we're going to both rescue Jeb as well as have another rover to play with a little bit. Which should be the rover that we'll then use for the moon and Minmus base, though we'll have to test it on the moon as well at some point. And then I can also then send it to other planets, hopefully. Well, other moons. I'm not sure how well it would do on the planets themselves unless they didn't have an atmosphere. If they didn't have an atmosphere, that'd be fine. Maybe Duna it would probably work fairly well, and I'm not sure how well it would work on Eve, though. I don't really want to put a base on Eve. It's quite impractical. And quite a boring planet, actually. I'd much prefer Bop, or was it Gilly? I think Gilly is the moon of Eve. I think it's Gilly. But I'm far more interested in its moon, to be honest. But anyway, I'm going to start off with a drone part. So this drone part will allow the rover to be... It'll take a little bit more power, yes, but it'll allow the rover to actually be controlled without anyone inside it. And I'm actually going to make it, because of the rest of the rover, when I aborted... it meant that the rover actually did survive, and actually could, even though it lost a couple of pieces, it actually could have been turned around and to extend the solar panels, and it would have kept on running if I'd been able to attach the cockpit back. So what I'm going to do is actually put 2 docking ports on it. Something like this, hopefully. So even if the rover, something goes catastrophically wrong with the rover, and we have to abort, I can actually still reattach the capsule onto it, which should be fantastic, hopefully. But yeah, I should still be able to reattach the capsule and continue using the rover as normal. If it survives, which would be kind of cool, really. So I'll have to see how well that works. Another thing I'll have to do is watch out for the centre of mass and try and make sure it's as balanced as possible this time, because the last one was quite front heavy, which was a bit of a shame. So what do I need? I need lots of batteries. Also, I'm not sure whether to put a proper decoupler on here as well. Oops. So if that decoupled, it could then become its own spacecraft, in a way. Like this. And then I can actually have 4 Separatrons rather than just 2. I could have 4 Separatrons on the outside. Like that. Which shouldn't intrude. Oh, hang on. No, I was going to use the different cockpit, wasn't I? Yes, I was. Hold on, I'll just get the airplane cockpit out then. This one. Because that's a far more interesting cockpit. But yeah, so if I used 4 of these instead, 4 of the Separatrons, it would be powerful enough. Because 2 was powerful enough for just the capsule, but not the rest of it. Because then I can have a little bit of RCS on it, and some RCS thrusters. And it would become its own kind of mini spacecraft, so I could actually land it, or even actually pilot it back to the rover that crashed. Hopefully. All going quite well. Oh, you can actually put those through the Separatrons. That's interesting. Although I'm planning on actually having a lot more RCS on the rest of the spacecraft anyway. So if I put them sort of there, or maybe just on these sides here. I don't know actually. Although the thrusters would actually work better if they were higher up, I expect. And then I could have 4 of that. How heavy are they actually? Number 235. Those are 2175. It's all pretty light. I'll test it on Kerbal just to see whether it works. I want to grab hold of the thruster blocks. Ah, it won't let me grab hold of the thruster blocks. That's weird. Oh no, hang on. I think I got it just then. Oh, I got it. Okay. That was weird. It was kind of selecting it before while I was still quite far away. Very weird. Unless I use linear thrusters on the bottom. Nah. And of course, because it's not designed to return to Kerbal, I won't bother with any parachutes or anything like that. Yeah, like that. That should work. I hope. That might be a bit much RCS. A little bit overkill with the RCS. For an escape system, but I'll test it anyway. But it would enable this to still be able to still decouple anyway, and be free of all the rest of the stuff. Wait a minute, are those... Yeah, the Separatrons are attached to it. So I could reattach it, or I could just completely decouple this. If necessary. Actually, is that even necessary? I don't think that's even necessary at all. How heavy are the decouplers, actually? 0.05. How heavy are advanced SAS modules? 0.1. I might just put an advanced SAS module on then instead. Although, no, actually, I'll keep the decoupler on, because if it would mean that this definitely could escape in the event of a real emergency. Because either I could press 1, I'll set an action group, and hold H down to make it eject, or if that's just not quite enough, I could quickly hit abort and really make it go. Yeah, there's options there. Okay, advanced SAS. They'll also need batteries. Lots and lots of batteries. I'm also kind of concerned with the length of this as well. And the last one I used 3 batteries, which was about right. Though I'm not sure whether to use the solar panels again or go with the thermoelectric generator. Just a lot more thermoelectric generators. How heavy are they? 0.175, and how heavy are these? 0.025. No, I think I'll stick with what I was doing before, actually. Just keep an eye on the centre of mass. Yeah, the centre of mass is up there. And of course I do want this rover to look kind of at least good in some way. Maybe if I detach that and put this on. Wait, how long are these sections? Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm kind of hitting my limit there. Maybe I shouldn't go with that decoupler mechanism, because it really adds a lot of length to it. If I just call this the Rover Mark V and save it, I'll just load the Rover Mark IV and just see what I did there. Yeah, you see now what I perhaps should have done with this is put the generators lower and moved all this weight down slightly. Yeah, but you don't want it much longer than these. Okay, maybe I shouldn't go with that decoupler mechanism. Because it would be kind of cool to be able to recouple it together and use the rover again, but it's a little bit pointless, I think. Actually, quite a lot pointless. It's just not necessary at all. And in there, actually, I'll stick a load of thermoelectric generators, I think. Like that. Yeah. So now we've got twice the number of generators. Right, now we need to shift this weight down slightly as well. Though I could add a lot more RCS, because the RCS was very helpful before, and maybe another battery pack. But I want it to still be able to accelerate. And obviously the solar panels. I'll use the Mark A's this time, the Model A's. Oh no, it needs to be straight. Like that. What else do I need? Don't really need lights. Let's just save that. Need to bring this weight down slightly. Oh no, I don't actually, do I? I could just shove the xenon container straight on the bottom. Though I wanted to have more than one ion engine, that's the issue. Because one ion engine just wasn't quite enough. So I might just use trusses. Oops, no, they're way too big. Yeah, the little girder the little girder struts. Like that. And shove 4 on. Hey! Now that's a beastly rover. I think I should probably stick to 3. Maximum. Otherwise it would drain the power too much, I think. Nope, that's not quite far enough. There we go. Hey, look at that. But of course that does also add extra weight, which I'm a little bit concerned about. And obviously extra power draw. I don't think I'd ever be able to run it at full throttle, but it would at least give me a good burst, a better burst of acceleration. I can always test it anyway. This is still a test vehicle. I was also thinking of putting these control surfaces on decouplers as well, not only to elevate them slightly, but also to... Can I get him high enough? Yes, I can. No, I can't. Oh, don't tell me the Separatrons are in the way. Oh, no, it's the, it's these. Just get the centre of mass out of the way. Yeah, it's the thermoelectric generators that are in the way. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, there they are, yeah. I was thinking of putting these on decouplers, so I could actually get rid of them in the event of an emergency. Like, if I lost one on one side, I could actually then get rid... Like, if I lost this one, I could then get rid of this one and still have the two on the bottom. Just to balance out the weight a little bit. Which would help. These wheels at the bottom. Yeah, that's low enough. Ah, that's the issue. Yeah, it's the only issue with this particular cockpit. It's very long. And of course, these wheels are very, very long as well. Maybe what I should do is actually get rid of this RCS tank. Because if I've got so many ion engines, I shouldn't need the RCS, really. Well, and actually, those aren't very efficient tanks either. They're very... these radial tanks are actually more efficient, I think. 235, 55. So they're about just under half the weight. But you can fit a lot more of them in a smaller amount of space. So if I just get rid of these... and reattach these. And I should be able to move these up a bit. Oh. Should. They want to attach to the middle section. Wait, this is where decouplers might come in handy. One of these, or four of them really. Can I put them... Actually, it's best not to put them on there. Like that. Oh, what's happened? Oh, there we go. That's as high as I can put them. Which is just not quite high enough. So maybe I should instead... Oh, hang on, let me just detach these. Maybe instead I should just put some of these in the middle there. Yeah, that's long enough. I don't know how strong that is, but I'm hoping that it's strong enough. Oh, it doesn't seem to want to attach. There we go. That's still not quite long enough. Okay. Just wondering what's actually getting in the way. Oh, whoops. Because maybe I should actually move these to the top. Or sort of like that. And put these on here. Like so. Well, that's better. Oh, yeah. Oh, hang on. Yeah, that's why I actually wanted to put them on decouplers, wasn't it? Because if I did that... Oh, no, hang on. No, because I'm not using that decoupling method anymore. So that will actually be fine. Oh. Yeah. So everything's protected now. Just about. Though looking at the cockpit is going to be quite interesting. Yeah, it's going to be kind of weird looking at the cockpit there. Can I fit any more generators on this thing? And the centre of mass is a bit low, which is good. Maybe a tiny bit too low. There's better. I think it's better to have it a little bit lower than a bit too far forwards. Otherwise, it tends to try and roll forwards. Whereas if it's a tiny bit back, it actually helps with braking. Although that's actually, I think that's the opposite with planes. You want, if the weight has to be off center, it's best to put it forwards, I think, with planes. No, it doesn't want to go. I can put more on there. But that's where I was going to put all the RCS, wasn't it? Just bring that centre of mass back slightly. There we go. And there's the solar panels right at the back there. But that should be alright. Okay, let's just save that. And give it a little bit of a test. Obviously, it'll be drone control to begin with. That way? I think. Okay, let's just try launching that. Maybe I should have put some more drone parts, some more generators on it actually. Ooh, that's a bit wobbly at the back there. Ah, yeah, I need to strut that, don't I? Whoops. Okay, SAS on. Oh yeah, I haven't activated the engines yet, and those are the Separatrons. I don't want to activate those. Okay, there we go. So at full throttle, it seems to have better acceleration. Let's just let it go down there. I will remember that the brakes are on now. Okay. Oh, there we go. Sometimes you have to just do it a couple of times. Okay, let's just extend these panels. Because if using these shorter ones means that they're actually protected by these wheels here. So they're less likely to fall apart. It's really training power. How far down do I have to throttle before it'll actually stop? There we go, it's gaining power now. Very gradually. And an enormously fast 6 meters a second. It's maintaining its speed pretty well, actually. Okay, so let's just go back to the VAB. And add more generators, just to help it. Oh, all of a sudden that works. Oh, I think 4 of them doesn't, though. Oh, wait a minute, what? No. No, it doesn't. Nope. Oh, hang on, what? Oh, that might have been it. There we go. Oh, okay, I can add more all of a sudden. Okay, so that's a bit more power. Maybe some of these tiny, tiny, tiny solar panels as well. Just to help. Oh, what? It hasn't added... Oh, right. Need to add 8, not 6. No, hang on. If I had 4, and just manually put them on. There we go. That's got a ring of them round there now. Okay, that should help. So let's just save that and set up the action group for the abort mechanism. So be that decouple and those separatrons. No, I want the separatrons. Activate. Okay, and I think I'll also just move these tanks up here. Okay, one last test. Is it sideways? Yeah. There we go. Oh yeah, the struts. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. Oops, I didn't rearrange this. Oh yeah. It's not too bad for Kerbal. And down we go. And stop. Okay. Come on. Brakes aren't on. There we go. Oh yeah. Okay, let's just extend these panels and see how far we can get. Or how much throttle we can get now. There. Yeah, that's double the amount of throttle. We're actually gaining energy and speed fairly quickly now. Can I see the cockpit view? No, because there's no one inside, unfortunately. Let's just control from here. Can I still do it? Not do it even? No. I think you need a crew member in there to do that. Oop. Steer around. There we go. Okay, let's just steer around again. And not hit the VAB. Whoops. Ooh, that was close. That was very close. Let's use the RCS to help a little bit. Okay, now let's just arrange ourselves and put on the brakes. Now I'm going to raise these gears. Whoa. Wow, okay. This is a perfect time for aborting. Well, we aborted. I just kind of forgot because I don't know what it's doing at all. It's trying to walk. But because there's no crew member in it, of course, I wouldn't be able to do that. Okay. But, weirdly enough, because this is drone controlled, I can still control it. And the only thing that I've lost is some mass. And the RCS thrusters as well. But that shouldn't be a problem on Minmus. It's only a bit of an issue on Kerbal, really. Oh, there we go. We're off. Oh, and of course, because I don't have any more torque from that, turning is very, very slow now. But that's alright. Okay, let's just end the flight. And attach the rest of the rocket on. So what I'll just quickly do as well is add struts. Okay, and I'll add them on this side as well. Oh, there's 6, yeah. There we go. Plenty of struts to help with that. And then, oh, yeah. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I didn't think of that, did I? If I've got 3 ion engines, how on earth am I going to deploy it? Land it, etc. I can't exactly use the tricoupler because it's not quite the right dimensions. I think I'm going to just have to do something fancy with the struts. Let me just attach these on. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I should just stick to 1 ion engine. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work unless I put the ion engines on struts outside of here. That would actually enable me to have 4 in that case. No, wouldn't it? It would enable me to have either 3 or 5. Huh. I should have thought about that. Okay, what I'll do is actually I shouldn't have got rid of those struts. I'll put 3 of them on again. And hopefully this will work. Does that work? Yeah. Okay, I can only put them on like that. Can I rotate these? I can. Oh, hey, look at that. I've accidentally put 5 on, that's interesting. Let's just get rid of 2 of them. Oops. I can't remember what the key was. Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. It's a bit Heath Robinson. But it might work. Yeah, that looks very odd. But, oh well. Decouplers. There we go. Okay, and then, how did the rest of the rocket go? There was a drone part on there. And a half tank. And some RCS and some batteries. And some, actually no, not batteries, but thrusters. Actually no, I do need batteries as well, actually. Just a few. And poodle engine. And landing legs. So that is our lander. Right there. And struts. Oh yeah, some of the struts might have to attach themselves to the engines. That might be interesting. Not sure how well that will work. But oh well. Now, what did the rest of it look like? I can't remember. There was... Oh, okay. What? Just orange tanks. Right. Okay. I ought to use that mod that allows you to just just attach two separate craft together, because it's not a mod in game as such. It's sort of a simplifier that should really be added into the game itself. Oops, that's the wrong one. Okay, so one of these, a large fuel tank, and lots and lots of engines. So I need these struts. Oh, I said these struts. And I can't quite see what I'm doing. These ones. Oh, don't do that. Oh. Oh, okay. It sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. That's weird. I hope it doesn't randomly explode on the launch pad. Okay, that won't attach with them like that. Oh, okay, that works better. Yes, yes, okay, that worked. That's very hit and miss, that method. Oh yeah, of course, asparagus staging. So I'll attach two on. With that weird cone thing on the top. And the tricoupler thing. Oh, and you need to add these as well. Otherwise the tricouplers can tend to wobble quite a lot. Not sure why, but they just do. And lots of engines. And I'll move them up as well, because they're a little low. Just so I get the struts right. There we go, that's perfect. And these. Two. To about there. There we go. Getting kind of used to building this rocket now. Now I think that these actually have to be, because this whole thing is actually sideways, then it has to be those ones that detach first. If I just attach those on, oh, that's perfect. Okay, yeah, these ones actually should be the ones to detach first. If I just take these off and add, oh yeah, leave them on there, and then on there. There we go. There is our rocket. So just correct this now. Want those to detach first. So that's most likely that one as well. Yeah. And I just realised I had actually gotten the wrong way around. Well done. And all of these engines. What are these ones? Okay. That one has to be down the bottom. That one has to be down the bottom. And that one. That is that decoupler. That's that engine. Ah, right. These have to be at the top there. Yeah, good. Okay, right. That's that done. So, one last thing actually, I just remembered. Just in case, I'll add fins on here. And the launch clamps. And lower it. And make sure the launch clamps are on the right one. Okay, there we go. Right, that's our rocket, so we'll send that off to Jeb to rescue Jeb and test it out next episode. And hopefully that'll be that should be the end of the rover tests. Don't worry. This next episode should be the last one. And because of landing on Minmus is kind of routine now, I will edit it down into one episode instead of two. Depending on what happens, of course. So anyway, we'll send that off to Jeb later. He says launching it. But anyway, subscribe for more, and I will see you next time. Hopefully to rescue Jeb and stuff. I'll try and do a pinpoint landing again, like the last time I rescued Jeb. And we might even find the tattered husk of the last rover as well. So stay tuned for that, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time once again. Goodbye.